Now here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, a cold start out there this morning. Temperatures have been in the 20s for much of the morning. Finally, some spots into the 30s. We take you right now to live Pinpoint Doppler 12. We are completely dry as we scan the skies over southern New England, and a dry trend here over the next several days. I want to take you into Gillette Stadium. Of course, we have a huge game going on today, the Patriots versus the Giants. And here's how your forecast breaks down. Now, if you're doing some tailgating, say around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we're talking 55 degrees, lots of sunshine. By 4 o'clock, right around the time of kickoff, we're at 53 degrees. And keep in mind, with sunset at around 4:35, that's going to mean that most of this game will be played in the dark. So by 7 o'clock, we're at 47 degrees. Make sure you bring along the layers, as those temperatures will drop quickly into the 40s. But with the lack of wind, it should be a beauty here at the Razor at Gillette Stadium. All right, yesterday's sunrise and sunset times break down like this. 7:21 sunrise, sunset 5:36. Notice the difference today. Sunrise was at 6:22, sunset, yeah, too bad, 4:35. So it will get dark very, very early today, and even shorter, even earlier sunset times as we head into the first part of winter. All right, 43 right now in Smithfield, 30 in Taunton, 33 New Bedford, so still chilly out here in eastern Massachusetts. Newport's up to 41, that's not too bad, 33 westerly, and the block, how about 52 degrees? Satellite picture, notice the clouds building in from the south, but there aren't too many. This is our visible satellite picture, so it takes a couple of frames for the clouds to show up as the sun rose this morning, but you can see not a lot going on across New England. In fact, the whole Northeast pretty sunny today. As we look at the center of high pressure, which will be our protector from the precipitation today, it's down to our south. Yesterday, it was off to our west a little bit more, and that allowed those cooler winds to drain in from the north. But today, this is going to send some slightly milder air our way. We're going to add about 5 to 6 degrees to our high temperatures compared to the highs that we saw yesterday. As for today, 52 by noontime. It's going to be chilly here for the next several hours, so if you're heading out early, make sure you bring along the jacket. But a nice recovery as we go into the afternoon, 54 by 3 o'clock, and between about noon and 3 o'clock, I'm expecting a high temperature around 56 degrees. In fact, here are the rest of those high temperatures. Enjoy. 55 for Pawtucket, Central Falls 55, North Providence 56, and going for a high temperature of 55 downtown. A little further down to the south we go, Cranston 55 degrees, Warwick 55, mid-50s along the East Bay from Riverside down into Barrington. South Shore temperatures today also in the mid-50s, 55 for Charlestown, Newport 55, a nice afternoon to maybe head down to Newport, looking at 56 degrees in Coventry. For Northern Rhode Island, temperatures also in the low to mid-50s, perhaps a smidge cooler here in Burrville, 54, Scituate 55. Now with these lighter winds around today, these temperatures will feel pretty comfortable. Not that yesterday was that windy, but it was a little breezy today, really not much wind at all. I think maybe 10, 12 miles an hour of the wind speeds at most. Middletown gets up to 56 degrees. 7-day Futurecast. All right, here we go with the warming trend. Now, one thing I did want to point out was that I think tonight not quite as chilly as last night. I'm expecting most spots into the mid to upper 30s tonight rather than the 20s to 30s that we saw last night. And then tomorrow afternoon, how about 63 degrees for a high temperature? On Tuesday, 65, that could be the warmest day. In fact, I think that will be the warmest day of next week. 64 on Wednesday. Chance of some showers moves in Thursday into Friday. Hopefully, we can clear the showers out by Friday afternoon on Veterans Day. Saturday looks good for now, 51, a little cooler with partly cloudy skies. But a great day to be outside. It's just one of those days where there's a huge difference between this morning and this afternoon. The sunshine has to do some work, kind of warming things up.
Yeah, it was cold out this morning. And also a reminder for people with the hour change to check their smoke detectors.
Very good point. Yes, I meant to mention that.
The batteries in your smoke detectors.
Absolutely, yeah. You want to make sure those are up to date and working.
All righty, thank you, Pete. And now for a look at what's happening over the weekend, WPRI.com reporter